Tucked into the Lower East Side of New York City, Community Kitchen isn't your typical restaurant. It's a nonprofit built on a radical idea that everyone deserves good, nutritious food regardless of how much money they make. This initiative is the brainchild of food writer and advocate Mark Bittman, who is challenging the very structure of the American food system. The U.S. food system is full of contradictions. Millions of people go hungry, even though there is more than enough food produced. On top of that, cheap food tends to be the least healthy option. Ultra-processed meals packed with salt, sugar, and fat dominate diets, particularly in low-income neighborhoods. The food landscape in New York City can be misleading. A neighborhood might seem full of options for food, but in reality, there are few grocery stores. It's mostly bodegas stocked with snacks and sodas, not Whole Foods. This neighborhood phenomenon, where unhealthy options far outnumber healthy options, is called a food swamp, and this didn't happen by accident. Some advocates call this a food apartheid, a term that highlights how systemic racism, redlining, and disinvestment have deliberately shaped these conditions. If food swamps are the result, food apartheids are what created them. So how do you start to fix a broken system? Bittman and his team gathered chefs, policy experts, and community organizers to reimagine what it means to eat well. Their model is built around 5 core pillars. Good sourcing, meaning working with local and marginalized farmers to create an ethical, sustainable supply chain. Dignified labor means they're offering fair wages and staple jobs for workers. Nutritious foods, the chefs cook fresh, culturally relevant meals from scratch using local ingredients. Affordability, guests pay what they can using a sliding scale of $15, $45, or $125 per meal. And community, they have partnered with a local organization, the Lower East Side Girls Club, and invite input at every step. Mark Bittman made it clear, if you want to make good food accessible to everyone in your community, you have to be willing to lose money. That's why the project doesn't center on profit, it centers on care. Inside the restaurant, the menu reflects the diversity of the neighborhood. Think corn pudding or blistered gem tomatoes. Meals are meant to be more than healthy, they are meant to be joyful. Community Kitchen launched in September as a 3-month pilot, but the team sees it as just the beginning. They believe their model could scale, if given the right support. For Bittman, this isn't a pipe dream. It's simply a matter of shifting priorities. At its heart, Community Kitchen isn't just about food, it's about justice. It's a bold experiment in what happens when you take profit out of the equation and put people first. During this pilot, they'll track everything, from sourcing to diner experience. For them, success goes beyond the data points they're tracking. It's also about how people feel when they walk through their door. Their chef, Mavis J. Sanders, said, "I think when people say our name and smile, that's when we'll know we're successful."